Hi, this is Fran Taylor here. Hey, I'm excited because I've had a whole lot of people the last year and a half ask me about doing personalized training with them. And I decided to go ahead and do it. I mean, these are the people that I have calling me or asking me. I just kept notes with everybody. And I decided I'm going to do that. And because I can't get to everybody. Like these 30 sales a month workshops, man, I got people calling me from Maine and Washington. And, you know, I only do a couple of years. So I just can't get to everybody. And I decided I'm going to do some training to help people who can't, you know, fly a couple hours away or can't get time off. And I'm going to make it inexpensive. I don't want everybody in the world to join this. I just want the people that are serious about making money, and it's inexpensive. It's only $100 to join, and then $40 a month. Now, you're not going to be charged $40 a month unless you want to watch the show. And nobody can watch it except members. At that time, we're going to have question and answers for everybody. And it's kind of cool because the first 4 months of this, you need to make money. You need to make a lot more money than you're making now to do some of this stuff. And if you're willing to make the changes and if you're willing to do what it takes, there isn't anybody in the country that can't make more money. 30 cars a month to me isn't that hard. It took me 2 years to get to 50. Now what's really cool is we're going to have people on the show that I personally worked with that make $20,000, $25,000 a month. And some of these young guys are only 28 years old. You know, we have a few women that are rocking and rolling, but you need to hear what they're doing, and it's not that hard, you know. And once you make abundance of money, then we're going to show you the other things, how to invest it in a whole bunch of different ways, like the special guests we're talking about. I mean, I know people right now that make $300,000 a year and take a week, a month off. I know a guy in Pensacola, Florida, sold 52 cars his 4th month in the business and made $35,000. I know a guy in Arkansas. I'm going to see if I get him to be one of the speakers on the show. I mean, he's only 28 years old. He has 5 vacations planned for next year. How are you going to do that? Well, when we do the show, we're going to have, like I said, the question and answers, and, you know, I'll share with you what to do to someone to do it, and then you can ask him questions too. And that's the key, is you got to get accurate information. You know, I just posted on my Fran Taylor page today and my 30 sales a month about a shack that I grew up in, and everybody laughed at. Well, I wrote down, they always said I was a big dreamer because I wanted real estate, racehorses, fly around the world hunting, fishing, have my own game reserve. I got all that. So the first couple of months, we're going to talk about, not everybody says write down goals, but who tells you how to get them? I'm going to show you how. And then when you listen to some of the other guest speakers I have, they're going to tell you, hey, look, you can't eat a cow in one bite, but you can eat plenty of cows in a lifetime. Just do a little bit here, and watch what happens in a year. See, once you get the right information and you're charged up and fired up, then nobody can stop you unless you have a health problem or an accident or something like that. I have another friend of mine on, you don't like this old boy. He's bought and sold over 300 properties. And we're going to have him to talk about different things. And I like to talk about tax sales, judicial sales, but he'll show you different things that you can do if you don't have a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money to buy houses today. And if you want to flip them, I don't want to flip one and make 20 grand. I bought a property for 40,000. I sold it for 450,000. Okay, so we're going to go over different things in real estate. I personally paid $85,000 for these real estate courses, and we're going to share it with you, what you can do that once you make that abundance of money selling cars, now you can go back and reinvest it. If real estate's not your thing, I got a friend of mine who worked with the IRS for decades. Actually, he's my accountant. And we're going to talk about little things, how you can save $10,000, $20,000 a year minimum on taxes. And like you get an EIN number, a tax number, and we're going to show you the little different things you can do to save tons of money. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. You know, some of you guys might hate Trump when he said that he didn't pay a lot in taxes. He said that's smart. It is. It is. If you get the right information. Now, I don't believe in cheating anybody, but whatever the law says, if the law allows me to do it, I'm doing it. Like, I'll deduct a donut. Trust me when I tell you. You get it all back. And then sort of the end of the year, this is for a year. At the end of a year, we're going to talk about other investments that you can do to make an extra 50 or 100 grand a year as a hobby. Like, I collect antiques. We do yard sales. I help kids with yard sales all the time. Those are the old things. Oh, my buddy Keith. Oh, yeah, by the way, Keith bought a property and he got how much tax grant did you get back?
About $7,000.
How'd you like to buy a home and get $7,000 back from buying a home from the government? Wouldn't that be nice? Sorry about that. And then at the end of the year, we're going to do a little recap. We're going to talk about all the different things you can do to make a whole lot of money. And it starts with a decision with you. Like I said, this costs $100 to get in as a member. And then each time we do one of these little training classes, if you want to get in, it costs you $40. If you don't want to get in, you don't have to. I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to get in to do the stuff we're talking about. So we're going to put it up on my FranTaylor.net. That's FranTaylor.net. And check it out, and then we'll let you know when we want to do the first one, and you guys jump in. And I can promise you this. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you want in life. This is America. If you can't make it in America, you're not going to make it. And we'll show you a whole lot of different ways, and you pick what you want. And this is going to be fun and exciting. And I want to have some of you guys on at the end, or gals, at the end of the year that you say you're making an extra 50 or 100,000. Like Chris, he's out in Oklahoma. He went to my workshop. Him and his wife, they flew from Louisiana to Atlanta. Well, he owns $500,000 worth of real estate, free and clear, paid for, because of one topic. And that's stuff we talked about, real estate. And maybe I get him on here too. He'd be a great one. And that's the key. When you got living proof and people talking about doing it, it's easier for you to believe it. I got to tell you now, it's not a lot of rah-rah stuff. So you check it out, FranTaylor.net. Come in, join the show, and I look forward to seeing you.